Little. Hello, Breakthrough New Jersey. What's going on, guys? Listen, we don't have a name for what we're doing yet. If you can tell, we are all together. You can't see the view that we're looking at behind you, but we're all here live from our national sales meeting in Las Vegas. Come on in, Danny. Don't be scared. And we had such a good time. Nice squeaks. We had such a good time trying to talk to you guys in a little different format and having a little bit more fun with it. It also made me think that I missed my calling, or hopefully my calling, as an on-air personality. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to suffer through my new addiction. And it's what's going to happen. Gabe and I presented in Connecticut. We did the standard flip through, a PowerPoint.
Wasn't digging it.
It wasn't as fun. It was just, it wasn't awesome. But the point of this today is to find a better way to keep you guys up to speed with what's going on and what's happening as we're out here with our whole sales force learning about some stuff coming up. We saw a lot of good stuff today. Talk about a lineup. We had a little different format, and it took a little 30,000-foot view of what our sales, what our business infrastructure, what our marketing department up to, what our goals are. Looking forward, not just into next year, but
in the 30,000 feet, you know what you can still see? Dollar signs. About to cross $1 billion in sales as a company. I mean, I thought that was mind-blowing.
Yeah, what was the line? A cup of coffee away
from
$1 billion?
A cup of coffee away from $1 billion. You may even get it by the end of hard work.
Pretty impressive. So, listen, just kind of looking out at what we saw today. I had to write it down. We had so many people. Talk about the personalities, not just the brands that were talked about today, but we got to hear live from Roger Scamenia, Joel Gott, Charles Beeler, Richard Angove. We had Bruce and Barbara Nyers. If you guys read the Mark Brown, you saw that that's a new acquisition. Look for more details coming on that. Karen Capebread and her Ziada venture teamed up with us. Barry August, founder of Tres Agaves. Am I missing anybody?
No, that's just day one.
Yeah, just day one. We're going to dig into some more details, but as I sit back and I think about all the stuff and all the notes I have, Kate, what was your favorite part? What stood out for you today?
The funny part was Sutter Home was something that I didn't really know what to expect coming from the brand team, but I was really impressed with what they put forward. To me, I kind of look at Sutter Home as it's always been there. It's kind of a staple, but just to learn that over the last 30 years, it's always been a top 5 premium brand every year. No one else can say that. The fact that the Trinchero family started it, founded it, and is still involved in it is kind of one of those things that I find really impressive. I like when families put their kids to work and make them kind of earn it, and they definitely seem to be that kind of family. And I even noticed that throughout the presentations all day today. Everyone's really into it. No one kind of came here as a fluke and showed up, and it's all people who have a really strong passion and drive for what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the other parts that I found really impressive from this Sutter Home presentation was our 187 business. If we're not in all stores and crushing it, there's no excuse for it. We outsell Barefoot, and that's number 2 by 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
So it's one of those. If you see Barefoot out there, I mean, come on.
Like, that was the big thing. You hit it. That was the big thing that stood out to me, because we fought that battle a couple times with some of the accounts in New Jersey about Rex Goliath floor placements, and we're talking about the 1.5s, which are substantially bigger in New Jersey than the 187s. And the 187s is his own brand, outsells all of Rex Goliath. That was just like
mind-blowing.
Yeah, definitely. And
very
then
cool.
The other part that I found really interesting was the Tetra Paks. I am new to Tetra Paks, coming from a more fine line portfolio. But the thing about it is the fact that the price of a cork versus the price of an entire Tetra Pak, you understand where the money is coming from and why it's easier to do that, and it's less expensive and it's better for the environment. So I just upgraded my purse line. It's going to be a Tetra Pak.
Look out, Amy Schumer.
That's right.
Oh boy,
take it everywhere.
Well said. I gotta tell you, selfishly speaking, I love the spirits. Very excited. People love the bourbon. A couple things coming down the pipeline in a few years. Watch out. But in the immediate future, little Mexico action may be happening. I might have to do a few push-ups. I don't know. Lay down the groundwork now, because what I can tell you, the plans that we have seen in the future, if you want to win a trip to Mexico, guess what? You're not going to win it if you're starting to sell Trace in October, in November. those who are doing this, who are getting the cocktails now, who are getting the mixers out there now, you are going to be the ones rewarded with the trip. So I can't wait. A couple things that came to kick off in the near future. I got to tell you, I'm pumped.
Listen, and we're talking about some of the innovation coming down the line. It's coming fast and it's furious. We got a lot of good stuff. Danny, What about you? What jumped out for you?
Goodness. I mean, the passion that Joel and Charles Beeler they displayed during this presentation really blew me away. I mean, getting to hear Joel Gott firsthand communicating about his story, 1 million cases, like what is it? Glass of water away? What's the phrase?
We're ready. A cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee away
from 1 million
a shot
cases.
glass away.
Everything.
He's just doing his thing, and to see him just share his vision. Did you know? I didn't know. Montevina was his grandpa's vineyard.
We purchased it. That's what started
That
the
was news
original
to me.
thing.
That was really mind-boggling, and it kind of tied in how he incorporated the Trincaro and how he got his brand going with us back in 2010. Yep, good stuff.
I think we saw this marketing campaign, and a lot of times, me coming from marketing, I get really wrapped up in what are the words of it. On a footnote, we need a name for this. So we're gonna have to circle back to that. Maybe we'll take some suggestions, maybe some kind of prize for best name
It'll be
of
live
what this
from
show
Ace.
is. But anyway, I digress. The Real Deal program is that fast start Joel Gott, July, August. And it's nice right there. Oh, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. And a lot of times marketing just gets tied up in these kitschy names that sound clever. But when they played that video for Joel Gott, and it was just all outtakes, all I could think was, this dude's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
The reason why he's
and that we got to get that video out so they can see it. I mean,
That's
it's
awesome.
funny. I don't know that it's all that informative, but it really hits home.
But I
He's
met
the real
Joel
deal.
last night. Super nice guy. Like sometimes you meet winemakers and they just think they're, he's so down to earth and really cool.
Yep.
Man,
And
guys,
it makes you want to sell
I'm
wine.
sorry, I gotta jump in for a second. You gotta, and I don't sell Joe God. Works
Drink
for
it at home.
I drink it at home. I gotta tell you, I was with the team working for years, trying to convince the company to give it to us. There were 2 takeaways that I had. I gotta tell you, one, Joel Gott took 0 credit for the success of that brand. He laid it on 2 individuals or parties. One was his wife, Sarah. Blew me away.
Yeah.
He gave 100% credit to the knowledge that she brought to the business. Second thing that I had to write
The
down,
mafia.
the Latino mafia. I
know some people back home will like that.
Brought it home.
About,
Circled it back
he
home.
talks about the multiple wineries, the map of California, the enormous Rubik's Cube that makes Joel Gott, and it's run by this group of people.
And
He
Oregon
took
and Washington.
0 credit. You'd have thought that Joel Gott's just a name
Yep.
by his presentation. I gotta tell you,
Right.
I
You
truly
would have thought Joel
appreciate
worked for
it.
Joel.
You would have thought that Joel worked for Joel. I gotta tell you.
Listen,
That was
I mean,
one thing that I took.
Dynamite notes at home, and we can't talk about Joel Gott without getting very serious for a second. And I hope everybody's listening because this is talking to you. Our man, Danny Montalvo here, with the help of every one of you guys out there that transitioned Joel Gott over, just made it to the big stage.
Boom!
New Jersey.
On
New Jersey.
the map.
#1 Joel Gott market 2017.
This is for you
In the
guys.
books.
This is for you guys. You guys made this number. You guys put me on the map. I want to give a special shout out. Lagazzi, Mark Vygotsky, Rich Hauser, Mike Winters, Man Preet. Keep doing what you do. Whatever you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing, baby.
Keep doing it.
I want a trophy next year.
This is hardware,
Step it
and this
up.
is coming home to New Jersey.
Real life right there.
And
This is
listen, what better way than to end day one on a high note? We're going to be coming back to each day, keeping you up to date. Hopefully my video editing skills get this to show it to the face of the light, and hopefully you guys like it, because if nothing else, I had a good time doing this.
Have a good time.
This is fun.
It's a good
Cheers,
wrap.
man.
It really puts everything in perspective what we just went through. So I like it.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Mañana.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, talent wins games, teamwork wins championships. On that note, thanks for being part of this team. We'll see you next time.